Alright, this is a marquee game. This is our chance to take the top spot in the West. Well, never mind. They lost their previous game, so we might be sitting in the West. But this is our chance to bridge the gap. That top loss to the Lakers hurt us a bit, but here we are. We're playing the little stupid brother, the Los Angeles Clippers.
Oh, Kevin, man, great to be here. I hate being up in that studio sometimes. I love it down here, man.
We need you courtside.
Oh,
we
man,
need you courtside.
so much better being with you guys and the mother.
Here's our boy Pandemic P.
Kenny, you played alongside some incredible clutch performers. What would you give the...
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the clip...
There's been a transformation here in L.A. There is no doubt about that. D.A., thank you. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big
this is
man.
going to be a tough one.
And
Actually, we beat the Clippers when I was the Hornets. It's one of our first games. They were leading the West for like a long time now.
And it's Marcus Morris. Then there's Kawhi
And Dallas
Leonard.
kind of had that spot like for a while before he got traded. And here we are. We're trying to solidify our top spot with a win tonight. And we're in enemy territory, so this is going to be hard.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Leonard.
Another reason why Kawhi is a consistent winner. He makes plays for others.
Murray against Morris. Murray, good.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And here's Los Angeles. Fires at the elbow. Kicks it out to Leonard. Launches a three. That one doesn't go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Oh my goodness, man. What kind of pass is that?
Arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
And George, here we go. And that one, good.
As an elite athlete, George is so agile, so smooth. It's a pleasure to watch him play this game.
Murray, the pass to Junior. Misses the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And
man, what the F?
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Here's Leonard, second chance shot, and it's sent back by Millsap.
Nice defense.
Can't ignore Millsap's defensive instincts. Excellent timing.
My goodness, man.
Block shots.
Here's Williams. That one's not going to go. Murray with the defensive effort. Well, the league continues to...
Oh my gosh, pass the damn ball.
The challenge now, guys, extended from its one-year trial. What do you think about that, Kenny? You approve?
Well, coaches always had something to say about calls, so now they can take action to it. So, yeah, I think that it's needed once a game. But I also think if you get it right, you should keep being able to challenge multiple times. If you get it right, that means I could get another one. If I get that right, I could get another one. I should just stop.
What do you think, Greg?
I like that theory in terms of having more
get a
than
reward
one. If
for
you earn it, you know, and most coaches are still figuring out how to use it because more often than not, you don't want to use it early in the game, even if it's a significant play, because later in the game, as we all know, that last 2 minutes, if it's a close game, you do not want to lose because of the officials.
The high release point, the soft touch. Kawhi's jumper is a work of art.
And Murray, here we go. Here's Junior. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Leonard, happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Just understanding where and how to get his shots. Kawhi creates a little room there off the bounce.
And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Junior dishes to Murray. Denver passing it around. It's stolen by Morris.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
Count that one. Leonard's got his third bucket of the night. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about the fact that defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Man, I better go guard Kawhi real good.
Minutes played.
I think at this game, I think LeBron's still better than him.
Outside, George. Offline with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's Junior missing.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Well, Kenny, you played with so many all-time great players, one of which was Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. He was a good one. Do you think we'll ever see another one just like the Dream?
I don't think so. He was so unique. His ability, his footwork, his timing. He led the league in top 10 and 5.
I mean, it helped when we fouled out Anthony Davis, but I don't know about if we can take out one of the two superstars, you know, Pandemic and Kawhi.
He is what the modern game is today. He was the one guy in his era who played the way bigs can play today.
It's a good throw. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got 8 points.
We talk about George's versatility and capability at both ends of the floor. But the range, man, that's his greatest asset.
Jokic inside. He's defended by Harrell. And it's Junior missing. Clippers leading by 10. On the wing, George. That's good.
This motherfucker keeps shooting, huh?
Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one.
We might not win this one.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Last time they met was in Denver.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on
Take
the
it
bench.
back, baby.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
And stolen by Junior.
Get off Pandemic,
and here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it. Here's Harris. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now the Clippers moving it up. Ahead. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
We always talk about it. I mean, those second-round picks who turn out to be gems, no one thought Williams would end up at the free throw line as much as he does.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Will Barton, he's checked in for Denver.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Zubac against Jokic to the inside. Leonard with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Williams is running. Finished off the break. 8 points for him.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up. Agree with you.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Williams.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna play it up,
also
man.
for Denver. Grant, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. Murray outside. Back to Barton. We hear all these different terms about resting players, but Kenny, load management seems to be the one that is stuck. Is that something you wish was around, for instance, when you played?
Honestly, I probably didn't want it, but if I used it, I would have been a much better player, honestly. Because your body is at 170 pounds, 6'3", is not built to play 82 games in playoffs. It's not built for that. Your body's just not meant for that. So yes, I might have been, Greg, I might have been in a couple All-Stars, man, I think, man. I could have done some things.
But wasn't there pride in players in playing 82 games?
And in all reality, the pride was in you had to work for that next contract. The dollars are such now that it's an investment for the team that they're trying to protect. So it means as much for them to make sure you're rested and ready to go, to Kenny's point, as it does to you.
The rejection by Leonard. And it's out of bounds.
Yeah, they're going to sit me down if I'm struggling. And we're still down by 13. This is going to be a tough one.
And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, Shamet the pass to George. Morris against Millsap. Morris, left side. 6 on the shot clock.
He just wasted all the fucking time.
Fades and shoots. And it's Junior with
Holy shit, man.
Very surprising that
I thought he
came
was
away
thinking of
empty
something,
there,
man.
especially given room to operate.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. Paul Millsap out there with Junior, and it's Vonleh in at the 5 spot.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Pistons, was outstanding. He finished with 64 points. And as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Come on, man.
Greg Popovich, the Spurs coach, Kenny, has talked about how the three-point shot is ruining the game. What do you say when you hear that?
Well, he's a participant of that.
I was about to say, like, he's the one that brought it to the forefront
He's a
more than
participant
anybody.
of it. But I think overall, yes, because people now take bad threes over good twos. So players don't have worse shot recognition.
I think they took bad twos just as much as they take bad threes. I mean, I'd never forget my college coach said, I had a teammate took a shot. It was a bad shot. And I got on him about it. And the coach looked at me and he said, hey, you know, we don't yell at our shooting guard. He said, I never met a player that took a shot he wasn't trying to make. And that stood with me because you don't shoot it to miss, but that doesn't mean it's a good shot.
Right. Here's Jokic, and the refs are going to rule
Flagrant,
that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do
come
there.
on, man.
Glad
Make her damn free throws.
Flagrant on.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
Oh my gosh, get out of the way.
Too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
I try to get out of the way, man.
A little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that.
I try to get away. Like, what the fuck? Why am I supposed to stuck with this fucker?
The pass to George. And another three for the Clippers.
Oh, yeah, we're not winning this
Ball
one.
movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Feeds to Junior. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Junior's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, given Junior's background, I don't think a little contact is going to throw him off his game at all.
Now Shamet. And
What kind of defense is
it
that?
in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Harris. Goes back up. And Junior with the layup. Junior's got 14.
Boy, Junior packs a lot of production into his minutes on the floor because he gives great effort on the glass.
And the three-pointer, something that's exploded in importance the last half-decade. Kenny, do you feel you would have played differently if you came into the league today?
Without question. Because, Greg, I was probably, if you told me I could get 30 points or 20 assists, I would have said 30 points. I was that type of mentality. I liked scoring because scoring came easier to me. Finding people didn't come as easy. So I would have loved to play in this era where I don't have to think about getting you the ball as much. I would have loved that.
And honestly, the passing lanes are bigger because the court is more space.
Yes,
like
space
so,
down.
if you shoot it, like we talk about, your ability to shoot it at a high level makes the game easier.
Yeah.
Because now guys, the pump, you can lift your head, they're jumping out of position. You know, they're guarding the three-point line tighter, so you have more room to operate.
Pass to Vonleh. To the middle. Here's Junior.
There you go.
And Junior throws it down.
And because of Junior's confidence and his composure, he has the ability to go on scoring runs like this.
And the Clippers call
Too many breakdowns.
All right. Come on, man. We got to clean this
that's
up.
really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Zubac is checked in for Landry Shamet.
Yeah, and that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
Here's Murray. He's coming off a 22-point game against Detroit.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. 17 points was their biggest margin. They host the 76ers after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Count it. Morris has got 5 now.
An efficient scorer inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Williams, and he's fouled pretty hard on that
could've
shot.
just played
He's got the
smarter,
chance
man.
to pick up the points at the line.
That was simply a matter of the quickness of Williams causing that foul. We'll see if he can cash in at the line.
Over the last few years, Jet, the step-back three has become a staple for some guys. Who do you think is the most consistent with it?
Harden and Doncic, easily. You know who started the step back? Guy named. The first time I ever saw it was Keith Van. Oh, really? I never saw a step back until he
And
played.
it was quick.
Yeah, he used to do a quick step back. And I'd never seen the step back move ever in my life before. And I was like, what is that? Is that a walk? He's like, no, it's a step back. And now we got the step to the step to the step to the step to the step back.
The side back.
And what's going to be the next development?
You're just going to be able to run and you don't have to dribble.
Yeah. We're seeing that right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Outside.
Oh, I
for
thought I had
George.
it.
It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
There you go.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Harris.
They are just killing them on the
Oh,
interior.
Kawhi's going to move
Yeah,
back.
you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Unloads from 9, and there's the whistle.
Come on, man.
3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
But you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. And a switcher also for Denver. Martin's checked in for Harris. They get it back.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Here's Murray. It's hauled
Oh
in
my
by
gosh,
Los
he
Angeles.
can't make a shit.
Leonard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Beverly kicks to Morris. Connects from 3-point range. Morris has got 8 points.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Barton dishes to Junior. Grant, right side. It's tipped. It's stolen by Morris. George with the ball. Now guarded by Barton. Plenty of daylight on that shot. George has got 21 in the game.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Outside for Murray. Pass to Jokic.
Kenny, you and Mad Max, Vernon Maxwell, made for a great guard duo. I mean, I got so many stories about Vern because when I used to work in Houston when I was an undergrad, I used to hang out with him.
Oh, man. You
Wasn't
got stories,
always wise, but which backcourt partners top the list?
Yeah, we're not going to win this one, I think.
Harden and Westbrook are at the top of the list, obviously because Curry and Klay Thompson in return. But, you know, Lillard and McCollum, you know, even though they didn't have a great year last year, they're right still at the top. After that, it's up in the air.
I would
Over pandemic B, bro.
But I would put Tatum in there with Kimber.
Oh yeah, I would. Yeah, it's hard to see. I think of Tatum as a 3.
As a 3. That's true. But they play him and Brown together with Hayward. So,
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Zubats against Jokic.
Fuck, I'm open.
Martin.
Shit, man. I'm open.
The Clippers taking it the other way.
Holy shit.
Leonard the pass to George. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Nuggets. Morris comes in for Jamal Murray. Up top, Morris. Defended by George. Morris against George. And contact on the shot.
3 fouls on PG. That's all right.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Millsap's checked in. Zubats kicks to Jackson. Kenny, always fascinating to get your take. We sure appreciate you coming by.
Man, it's great to be here, man. Thanks for having me, man. Happy to be here. This is the best studio show up top, but we got the best down here by the bottom.
Are they paying you well? Are they paying you well?
Not as well as y'all are. I tell you, not as well as y'all are.
And Clark, has there ever been a smoother transition from on-court star to broadcast mainstay than what we've seen and heard with Kenny Smith?
Very much like his game, Kenny Smith smoothly stepping from the court to the broadcast booth. And, you know, he's been fantastic in his role with the NBA as a broadcaster. And, you know, he's been part of the NBA family for decades now. And he's done it at a high level.
Finally.
Trying to get open. And foul on the
That's
shot.
4,000 Zubats. That's good.
The free throw line.
And the tenacity of Junior's inside play goes right into the defender to get a foul and put the shot up.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Leonard looking over the floor.
Yeah, our stars are like struggling for sure.
That one goes. Count it. Leonard's got 13.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Junior. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Junior's got 24.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And he's got his first free throw of the game, and he makes the first.
And if you want to talk about the best two-way players in the NBA, George's name would be high on the list for sure. I mean, that's the kind of presence he has at both ends of the court.
And that concludes
Why
the
did he
first
go
half.
there?
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Paul George is out there with Ivica Zubats. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Harrell. And it's Morris in at the 4 spot. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters.
Where is Jokic, man?
Your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
Jeez,
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And that one's good, Jokic.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Los Angeles leading by 12. George passes to Leonard. To the left wing.
Okay.
Wide open look here for Zubac. Second shot opportunity. And
Give
he
it up.
tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second.
Finally, jeez,
Guys,
man.
you can tell
Somebody
he wants
fucking
to
rebound.
contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And the foul called on Junior. That'll be his second foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
That was clean.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And it's George missing.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line.
Oh, man, they always keep saying that
Matter of
shit,
fact, a
man.
lot of his points came from the stripe.
Oh, my gosh.
Even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And again, no good by the Clippers. The Nuggets.
All right, can we recreate the magic?
Jokic finds Murray. Right side Millsap. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Yep, that one goes in there. That's 29 points for Junior.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
A self-described country boy from the town of Samba, Serbia. Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most
All right,
sense.
4-point lead, baby.
To this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
Williams looking over the floor. And here's Leonard from 3. Denver grabs the miss.
Come on, pass it to me. Oh, my gosh.
Rebounds now in the game. And it's Junior
Pass it to me
missing.
when I was open, man.
That can happen to anyone. But
We would have been up by 2 by now.
every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate,
jeez,
embarrassing.
man.
He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And it's Millsap with the ball for Denver. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Outside, George. That one's
Okay,
off.
they're not
Still
making,
on
man. That's good.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Murray against Morris. Murray right side. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Junior. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Would have been up by 4 by
Murray's
now.
got 4 assists in the game.
And not hard to...
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the Clippers making a change here. Shamit's checked in. Here's Leonard. And the layup's good off the glass. Leonard's got 15.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
To the middle. Here's Junior. Millsap finds Harris. Murray outside. And it's Denver
There you
scoring
go.
again.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off.
Oh my gosh, where's the rebound, man?
Here's Shamet. And it's off from 3-point range. Jokic with the bounce pass. Outside Millsap for the lead.
Oh, man.
Offensive
Okay, there you go.
rebound.
Jump it.
And Jokic gets it to go. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And it's Leonard missing.
And they keep popping out threes, bro.
Watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And they take the lead.
There you go.
Harris has got the lead up to 3.
It's deja vu all over again.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Williams against Murray. To halt the run. Another miss by Leonard.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's
There you
starting
go.
to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Bro, look at that field goal percentage, man.
And letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Oh,
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work.
I
You
wish it
can't
was not
win
my foul.
with those kind of breakdowns.
For the Clippers, Patrick Beverly comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Jackson in for Lou Williams. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Denver. Morris comes in for Gary Harris. Grant dishes to Junior. 2 points, that one goes. 33 points for Junior.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Grant. And
Nice
Grant
defense.
sends it back.
Well, he's an incredible athlete. You can just see that, using his vertical and his reach on the defensive end. Outstanding block.
Clippers trail by 4. Beverly with the ball. He averages about 5 points a game. Harrell laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harrell's got 9.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Morris kicks to Murray. Morris passes to Jokic. And the rejection by Jackson.
what the fuck? Come on, man.
He feeds it to Beverly. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently,
There you go.
pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on. The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Morris, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Clippers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Inside, here's Shamet. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 6 points for him.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
Martin dishes to Junior. Kept alive. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Junior's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Shamit the pass to Leonard. Over Grant.
What the fuck?
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Should have not passed that shit.
Just 5 on the clock. And there's the pass to Shamit. A three-pointer, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Morris against Beverly. Here's Jackson, and it's
Oh, get that shit out of here, man.
Awareness on the defensive end. Junior relishes any chance he gets to rise up and block it. Clearly, a
5 fouls on Zubac. That's good, man. They don't really have a true center after
and
that.
it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. The first free throw is good. Paul George is checked in for Landry Shamit, and both free throws good for Junior. Here's Jackson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Some solid defense from Grant. The Nuggets leading by 9. Up the floor. And Morris throws it down.
Well, you cannot ignore your guy if Junior's around because he'll find it.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Zubac finds Leonard. Now Beverly. Looking to end the run. Clock at 6. Pass to George. The trade. Offensive rebound.
Oh, come on, man.
And that one drops for him.
Good defense on that, man.
5 points now this quarter.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Barton dishes to Junior. In the corner, it's Morris. To the middle. Junior the pass to Barton. And Barton throws it down.
And this is where Barton does his eating. Deep inside. Leaping with ease to punch it home.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Leonard, no luck.
Just a solid
Wow, this guy
performance
starts chucking
on the
shit.
interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Morris kicks to Junior. 2 free throws coming up. And
That ain't flagrant? Come on, man.
Well, you talk about a skilled offensive player. Junior makes the defense adjust to him.
He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 of 8 for the Nuggets.
Come on, man.
Comes in
Stop
for
saying
Grant,
my
and
shit.
Jamal Murray in for Morris. Here's Jackson. Hits the front of the rim and out.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the fourth.
Junior, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
What I love about Junior, he's got grit and tenacity. He's always looking for ways to improve.
He hits one, then misses the
Man, I'm
second
missing a
attempt
lot
on
of
the
free throws, man.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half. Going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line. You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Boy, Junior, when he plays that aggressive,
Come on, man. What
and
the
has
fuck?
his mind made up to attack, he's hard to stop.
And the second free throw, good.
I missed a shit ton of free throws. I hope that doesn't bite us later.
Now, here's George. He's got 25.
They
And
start,
too long on the shot.
like, they're throwing
Without the
bricks,
board,
man.
Just not going his way. Still scoreless.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the
5
free throw
fouls
line.
on PG.
And the strength of Murray, finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing
Pop it,
or
Barton.
cooling down.
Oh!
Big time!
Wow.
That's
a nail there, right there.
To finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot.
Bro, we came into the third quarter down 13. Oh, shit. Look at that block.
And here at the end of the third quarter.
And now we're up by 18.
Nuggets on top. They lead.
Get that sweet shit,
We're just
Kawhi.
moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been two very different performances.
Bro, like how many points we scored in the third?
Quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Nuggets, we've got Will Barton. Then there's
get out of here, Kawhi.
And it's Plumlee in
what a turnaround, dog.
And you can only admire the grit that Junior plays with. He's not afraid of a little contact.
Look at this. We're up by 21.
Guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon. I mean, I could go on. And you're right. I was blessed.
Now you try to show off,
these
bitch.
guys, they were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Here's Morris. Good, and it's Williams.
Yeah, we got to protect the lead at least.
And you see the body control. Morris taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
Barton outside.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
George, that's a two-pointer. Plumlee with the rebound. Denver leading by 16. And that one
tough shot.
Junior. Junior's got 45 points.
Junior certainly faced some traffic inside there, but he stayed focused and tough and got it to go down.
Williams passes to Leonard. Down low. Zubac kicks to Leonard.
He ain't making that.
And the 3 off target. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Free throw good, Junior. A different look for Denver. Jokic is checked in, and it's Gary Harris in for Barton. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
Kevin, we'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
that's a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Yeah, you know, right there in that instance, you could see where Murray was able to take advantage of his size in that situation.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Harrell's checked in.
Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
Clippers trail by 19. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got his 8th assist here tonight. Denver's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Here's Harris.
There you go.
Trying to free himself up. And the basket by Harris.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods.
Step back?
His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy, and yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
They get the rebound.
Pop it, Millsap.
The open look.
There you go.
And again, Denver with the triple.
And you see the improvement. Millsap has established himself as a decent three-point shooter now. He has the range.
Williams against Murray. To the inside, Leonard. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Leonard's got 30 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Murray dishes to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
An area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
Clippers trail by 20 and stolen by Junior. Harris kicks to
Pop it, Murray. Bingo.
And Denver with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for
Bro, this team is sad, man. They were up by 17.
Just fanning.
Like in the middle of the second quarter. we pretty had a magical third quarter.
He doesn't know how to step off the
I don't
gas.
care. He's not going to make that shit.
Count that bucket.
And you'd like to see more of this from Marcus. Attack that offensive glass and generate some points outside of those set plays.
Time called here. A lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. Eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man, and these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Murray, the pass to Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Bro, I can't believe they give up
Junior
a
to
big
be
lead,
a
man.
natural athlete. Really impressed with his ability to finish plays.
Murray against Williams.
Good start from the duo, though.
Harold dishes to George. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 6. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Leonard's got 32 points in the game. Denver leading by 23.
Watch Murray.
Murray, the pass to Junior. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Hey, when Junior gets inside like that, he knows that's money.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Kevin Gelly's checked in.
Oh, they give up.
Patterson comes in for Morris. JaMychal Green, he's checked
They
in
gave
for
up.
Leonard. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Paul George. Kevin Gelly passes to Williams. Offline from the top of the key.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Paul Millsap. Millsap's got 4 assists now tonight. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Shamet the pass to Kabengele. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain
Man, these
possession.
guys are drunk, man.
Jackson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Torrey Craig comes in for Paul Millsap.
Bro, I think we scored like 90 points across the fucking 2 quarters, or 80 points, sorry.
Here's Dozier. High arcing shot. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
It's good, the assist this time from Jackson. Shamet's got 4 points this quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Daniels kicks to Craig. Grant the pass to Junior. Basket good. 58 points for Junior.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And we know the NBA is looking to get rid.
Oh man, they still want me to play, man. And Kawhi's on the floor too. What the fuck? That didn't even change. That's like only a few
Here's
seconds.
George.
They want to come back from this 24-point deficit? Come on, man. Call it a day. Call it a day.
Good, nice job down low. George has got 29.
Yeah, nice vision that time displayed by George off the screen and roll.
Murray kicks to Harris. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. George, no good.
They just won't stop chalking that shit.
Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Harris. With the teardrop. Great D that time from Harrell. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Leonard, no luck.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And where is the defense? Junior just knifing his way to the hoop like there's no one else out there.
Traps in the tray. Leonard's got 35 in the game.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Denver calls
Why would
timeout.
they call a
Right
timeout,
after
man?
we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweeping a topic in a very interesting way to go.
It is. I think the salaries now could exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deal, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
Passes to
Oh,
Murray.
I should have passed to Harris. Fuck.
Jokic inside. Working on Zubac. Millsap passes to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. 6 to shoot. For 3, Millsap good on the three-point shot. Millsap's got 6 in the quarter.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like
Is that our ball?
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Man, I feel like the ball's going through me, man.
Outside Williams. Fires for 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
The quick release. Let's just call him Sweet Lou, pumping it in from deep.
Murray against Leonard. To the paint. Here's Junior. Good. That's another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And stolen by Junior. The pass to Jokic. On the wing, Harris. Harris draws the double. The feed to Junior. And no good that time. Great D that time from Leonard. All going up court. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
Murray outside. Good work defensively
All
by
right.
Morris.
Good
Clippers
win.
trail by 21.
We solely get the
And as
spot
we head to the
from the
final
first
buzzer
seed.
here, a crushing blowout, big time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Denver.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
So it's the
clean win, man.
This one
What a roller coaster ride, man.
Well before the final buzzer.
All hope was lost earlier.
Something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to the.
All right, that was a good game. And we finally got the first spot of the West, and we're gonna play the Raptors next. So tune in, guys. Thanks.